Thank you very much.
The United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres says the partial destruction of the Kakhovka Dam in Ukraine was another devastating consequence of Russia's invasion of its neighbor. An attack on the major Russian-held dam in southern Ukraine unleashed a torrent of water that flooded a small city, inundated 24 villages, and sparked the evacuation of 17,000 people. Guterres told reporters at UN headquarters in New York that the incident is yet another example of the horrific price of war on people. Speaking at a Security Council meeting devoted to the dam blast, humanitarian chief Martin Griffiths said the destruction of the dam was a massive blow to food production in the region. He added that it carries significant risk of mines and explosives being shifted by water to areas previously deemed safe.
This is a massive blow to a food production sector, which, as we know, is already significantly damaged. We are also particularly concerned about the risks of mine and explosive ordnance contamination, as fast-moving water shifts projectiles to areas previously assessed as safe, thus putting people in further and unpredictable danger.
The deliberate sabotage undertaken by Kyiv against a critical infrastructure facility is extremely dangerous and can easily be classified as a war crime or an act of terrorism. We call on the Secretary-General to finally provide an objective assessment of the terrorist acts carried out by the Kyiv regime and condemn them. We insist on fully establishing all the circumstances of the barbaric attacks on the Kakhovka power plant. We cannot allow a repetition of the tragedy in Bucha or the Nord Stream explosion.
This is a terrorist act against Ukrainian critical infrastructure that aims at causing as many civilian casualties and as much destruction as possible. By resorting to scorched earth tactics, or in this case to flooded earth tactics, the Russian occupiers have effectively recognized that the captured territory does not belong to them and they are not able to hold these lands.
Moscow and Kyiv have traded blame for ripping a gaping hole in the dam in what Kyiv said was an attempt by Russia to hamper Ukraine's long-awaited offensive.